Hey, what's up? It's Samson. I'm here in Bali. I'm on the farm, in the nursery, and I've been thinking a little bit. Actually, I meditated a little bit, and then some awareness came to me. Now, in order to really just give me some clarity of just how it is to live a more happier life. And so deep down, I think what we all truly want really is to be acknowledged, accepted, and appreciated. I mean, really, that's kind of why we go out and we try to be successful, is to really kind of tick these boxes of feeling acknowledged, appreciated, and accepted. And so, really, I find that the purpose of life, ooh, here comes the bugs. The purpose of life is to grow, okay? And as we grow, we discover more and more of who we truly are, who we really are, right? And so a cool thing is that I've noticed is as I've gotten older, I've just become more and more willing to accept, to acknowledge, and appreciate who I am and the things that I like, the things that I'm good at, and to really embrace those. And also on the journey of life, as we continue and we grow and we go out into the world, hopefully we're exposed to new things, and it adds a little bit of clarity to figure out what we want and what we don't want. What we don't want is also a very important step, right? Because how do we know what we want? Well, we can definitely, negate some things out of the experience, but we have to experience them first. And it's like bumpers when we throw a bowling ball, right, and try to hit a strike. Yeah. So, and these bumpers kind of like, poof, okay, we try something, we experience something, like, whoa, we really don't want that. So we're back on the journey. I know not to go back there, but that's really helpful, right? The bumpers are very helpful. That's how we learn how to be, how to play a better game of bowling. Yeah. So, another really essential element of having a happier life is called self-efficacy. It's to do things that you're good at, to be influential and have a positive impact on yourself and others, and some sort of like topic or thing that you appreciate and that you enjoy. So self-efficacy is, and a really good way to do that is to do things that you're good at. So here's a little tip. Check out AuthenticHappiness.org. This is I'm not related to, it's actually through Penn State. If you ever follow the research on positive psychology, essentially that is the thesis of it all, is when you do things that you're good at, you feel good about yourself and you become more effective. And then it just kind of snowballs from there. And so, Authentic Happiness, there's a thing called the Core Signature Strengths, just a survey that you can take, and you answer all these questions, and then boom, it tells you kind of 1 through 5 or more of the things that you're really good at, whatever it is. And so when we actually shed light and realize what it is that we see, what it is that we find. Sorry, that thing messed me up. So we take this test, and then we find some of our top strengths, and then we mold our day and also mold our perspective in order to find opportunities in which we can exert these core signature strengths onto the world, and thus we become more effective. So, for example, if it's not one of the core signature strengths, I forget, but like social interaction. You're really good at connecting with people, okay? And let's say that you're a bag boy or girl or courtesy clerk, okay? You're bagging someone's groceries. If you know that that's one of your signature core strengths, then find the little opportunities in the windows in order to do that. Engage with people. And when you make that connection, you're doing something that you're good at, and you'll feel more fulfilled, okay? So that's one of the things, is actually taking the life that you already have and the opportunities and being very strategic about it and molding it, your actions into that, okay? Then also step 2 is really taking the time to, well, 1 is to go deep within and find out things that you really like, okay? What would be your most awesome life? What would it look like? What would you be doing? Then 2 is making goals and making benchmarks and steps in order to achieve those goals, and just make sure that every day you do one little thing, at least one little step towards the direction of following of accomplishing those goals. Okay, so that's it. Just a little quick love yourself, love life, meditate, drink tea, and let's raise the frequency of the planet. Let's be happier and healthier and help each other. Peace. I love you.